federal judge says Breonna Taylor would be alive today if her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, never fired shots at the officers executing a no-knock warrant in the middle of the night. Judge Charles Simpson III dismissed major felony charges against two former Louisville police officers, Joshua Jaynes and Kyle Meany, who were accused of falsifying a warrant that led police to Taylor's door before they fatally shot her during the March 2020 botched raid. Simpson's ruling declared that the actions of Taylor's boyfriend were the legal cause of her death, not a bad warrant. The charge would have been a violation of Taylor's civil rights to be free from an unreasonable search. It was the charge against both former officers that claimed their action in obtaining a no-knock search warrant led to her death. The charge was dismissed without prejudice against both Jaynes and Meany. Meany is still facing a charge of making a false statement to federal investigators, while Jaynes is still charged with falsifying records in a federal investigation, conspiracy to falsify records, and witness tampering. Both men's attorneys had also filed to have other charges dropped, but Judge Simpson denied those. The reason this is nuts to me, Julian, is if you don't falsify the warrant, there is no shooting. So this idea that it was the boyfriend's fault, and also, I'm sorry, aren't we living in these, free to carry states, open carry states? You're in your home. Someone's busting in. Your immediate thought is, I'm being attacked, so you fire. This is crazy.
It is crazy. What we know is going on here is that very rarely are police charged. When they are charged, judges who are part of their same criminal conspiracy try to basically exonerate these officers. So that saying that the boyfriend was responsible is unadulterated bullshit. Let me just say that, unadulterated bullshit. And hopefully there's an appeal process available. Hopefully this doesn't go away. I know Tamika Mallory and many others have rallied around Breonna Taylor, and as we all should. This is yet another example of police misconduct at best, murder at worst. Joy.
Sorry, this is exactly what we've been saying. This is a cultural issue. The notion that the NRA isn't coming out and defending this man fervently is further examples that they're not a serious organization and they're racist too. The fact of the matter is we do not believe Black people have the same rights. We talked about the decision earlier today. We do not believe Black people have the same rights, any rights that a white person is bound to honor. That is still not the law of the land, but that is the culture of the land. And we have to disrupt that.
Derek.
Where do our civil rights and Second Amendment rights begin where there is end? This is clear where they're creating a narrative, Roland, where the victims are the cause. They went to the wrong apartment, Roland. They went to the wrong apartment.
Wrong apartment and falsify the warrant. If you don't do those two things, no need for him to shoot. She's alive.
That's right. That's right. And so it's just incredulous that the boyfriend, they're saying, is the cause of Breonna Taylor's death. I mean, she's a registered nurse. She was in the right place at the right time in her own home, sleeping, 1 a.m. And they did a no-knock warrant, went to the wrong place. And now you're going to try to hold the boyfriend account to her death. It's just appalling.
When you talk about Blackness and what happens in Black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in Black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Checks and money orders go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. The Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com.